let Sia sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then when we close the session, then Ganika, you have to sing. Okay, Sia and Ganika?
Ma'am, who will sing in starting?
Starting, Sia will be singing, and then when class gets over, then Ganika will be singing. Okay, 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And before that, let us all together say Jai Srila Prabhupada. All of you, just say.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Very good. Now, Sia, just sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Very nice. Excellent. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Today we are going to talk about, it will be a group discussion. So today we are going to discuss the different qualities of a student. Now, what is the intent? Why we are doing this activity? First of all, it is very important, right? See, we have told you many times. Okay, let me share it in the other way. Just a minute. Huh? So we have discussed many times that whatever activities we do, we must know the purpose of doing those activities, right? The why part, why we are doing. Like today, we are going to discuss qualities of a student. But why we are discussing qualities of a student? Okay, so why part, very, very important. All right. So what do you all think that why we are discussing this specific topic today? Sia, Dhvani, Ganika, Arav, Kashmi, हमें why clear होना चाहिए. हम जो भी काम करते हैं, जो भी एक्टिविटी करते हैं, we must know the purpose. तो यहाँ क्या purpose है, क्यों हम करना चाह रहे हैं ये? Arav, those who can switch on their cameras, please do so. I am also doing it, but I am not sure about the network here. If I get network issues, then I'll switch off. Okay, but as of now, I have also switched on the camera. So why we are discussing this? What do you understand? एक simple reason है इसका, straightforward. आप लोग सब कौन हैं? आप लाइफ की किस स्टेज में हैं? मेरी आवाज आ रही है क्लियर? Am I audible and are you able to understand what I'm saying? Arav, can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, तो हम ये डिस्कशन क्यों कर रहे हैं आरव?
What is our life stage?
नहीं, हम ये कर रहे हैं क्वालिटीज ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट. क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं हम ये? क्योंकि हम कौन है? हम सब हम स्टूडेंट ही हैं.
Yes, we are students.
तो हमें पता होना चाहिए ना what qualities we should have so that we can take the knowledge in the right way and we can get the best out of what we are being taught, right? हमें टीचर कुछ पढ़ाती हैं स्कूल में, तो हमारे अंदर क्या क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए कि हम टीचर से मैक्सिमम नॉलेज ले सकें, अच्छे से उसे समझ सकें. You understand? All of you, do you understand? And today we are going to introduce a shlok also, a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, and we all are going to recite that verse. Okay? Where Lord Shri Krishna tells Arjun the process of taking knowledge. Okay? So I'll introduce all of you to Bhagavad Gita a little bit, and I'm also going to share a couple of videos in the group on the Bhagavad Gita. Okay? And I would request all of you to watch those for sure. All right? So because we all are students, so we must know what qualities we all must have so that we can take the best advantage of the knowledge. We can learn the best from our teacher and we can apply it in our life in the best way. Okay? So all of you have to participate and I'm going to enter. Can you see the boxes here? So I'm going to, whatever inputs you are going to give, I'm going to enter that in these boxes. Okay? So who would like to talk about this topic? Who would like to start? Come on, raise your hand and tell me. Okay, Arav, what should be the quality of a student?
A good student always listen lectures to lesson of teachers.
Listen to the teacher. Very good. Very good. Okay, one by one, everybody say, Sia, your turn.
They always take information and always use the information given by teacher.
Always take the information
Yeah,
given by the teacher. Okay.
yeah.
Now, Dhwani.
Maintain discipline.
Very, very important. Okay, Ganika.
A good student can listen to their teachers carefully and that they tell your knowledge, you will learn that.
Listen attentively. Right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, Kashvi.
Mataji, they should be respectful and hardworking.
Very good. Respectful and hardworking. Okay. Now, Arav again.
We have to not just talk each other. We should be doing all the things spoken by a teacher.
Obedient. Obedience to the teacher. Towards-
Obedience. Yes, obedience.
Okay. Now, Sia.
Give everyone else a chance to speak.
Yes. Okay. Very good. This is a part of discipline. In a way, very good. Ganika.
A good student can listen to the instructions of the teacher very carefully.
Listening means following. Do you all agree or not? Do you all understand? Listening means following. Do you all understand? I'll give you one example, which our teacher always gives. Like, if I want a glass of water, okay, and I tell some person, I tell him that bring a glass of water. So if that person does not bring the glass of water, what would I tell that person? Are you not listening? I asked you to give me a glass of water. So what does that mean? If the person is not following what I said, so that means he is not listening to me. Do you understand with this example? Like when you have exams, or maybe it is time for you to study, and your mama says, "Beta, you study." Now, if you do not study and if you go out and play, what does that mean? You are not listening to your mother, right? So that means listening means following also. Listening just doesn't mean ki sun liya. Okay, you just heard that, okay, this is what mama is saying, this is what my papa is saying. No. But when you follow, then actually, it is listening. You all understand? Anybody has some other opinion on this? Then please go ahead. Raise your hand. Or it is clear with everyone? Okay, clear? Now, Ganika. Okay, Ganika has said this. Listen and follow the instructions. Dhwani. What else?
Be responsible.
Be responsible. Okay. Now, Kashvi.
Mataji, they should have passion for learning. They should be curious.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Okay, Arav.
We should respect our teacher.
Okay. Respectful, we have done. All right. Now, Sia.
Always do work properly.
Work properly. Okay. Dhwani.
We should be obedient to our teachers and maintain our language.
So, okay. Ganika.
They should maintain silence while teacher is explaining the chapter or some lectures.
Kashvi.
Should not be overconfident if they've gotten good marks in a test or something. They should always be
Always be humble. Right? Very good. Always be humble. What else? Anything else? Then you raise your hand. Or can we go another round? You all will contribute more qualities? Okay, Kashvi.
Mataji, they should always be punctual.
Punctual. Very good. What else?
Mataji, they should be motivated.
Motivated. Anything else? Anyone wants to add? That's all? Okay. Now I'll present it in other way now. This Hindi version, I'm making it smaller here. Okay. See, this is the shlok from the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So what is Bhagavad Gita? First, we must understand what Bhagavad Gita is. Okay. Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata, the history of great India. Okay. Earlier, India was, not just a piece of land that we see now, a part of Asia. No. So earlier, this Bharat was not just a piece of land in Asia. In fact, Bharat was the entire earth. The entire earth was Bharat. Okay. Although, the different land, they were ruled by different kings. Okay. Throughout the world, the different land stretches were ruled by different kings. But the main, but all those kings were they were under this Kaurav dynasty. Okay. Do you all know Kauravas and Pandavas? Do you all know? Mahabharat किसने देखी है? टीवी पर आती है. Anybody has seen Mahabharat? Okay. And Mahabharat is about two set of cousins. One of the cousins were Kauravas. They were 100 brothers. Okay, let me show you through this. Hold on. Just a minute. There is some issue here. I'm going to. Are you able to see this the screen? History of Greater India or Bharat. Okay. Earlier, entire planet Earth was Bharat. Okay. Or Bharatvarsh. And Mahabharat is history about or history of two set of cousins. Okay. First, Kauravas, who were 100 brothers. And then Pandavas, who were 5 brothers. All right. So as I said that the entire planet Earth was Bharatvarsh, and Kauravas, basically these Kauravas, they were ruling the entire earth. Although in different areas of the earth, there were different kings who were ruling over those respective kingdoms. But actually everything came under the rule of Kauravas. Okay. So far, you understood what I said? All of you, did you understand so far? Okay. So Kauravas, their father was blind. Okay. His name was Dhritarashtra. Okay. And he was elder brother of Pandu. Now Pandava's father was Pandu. Okay. Now, according to the rule, the elder brother, okay, like now we have 2 brothers, here Dhritarashtra and Pandu. Dhritarashtra was blind. Okay. But as per the rule, the elder brother should rule the kingdom. After the death of their father, elder son should rule the kingdom. But in this case, the elder son, Dhritarashtra, was blind. Okay. So therefore, Dhritarashtra was not eligible to rule the kingdom. And therefore, Pandu was made the king. Okay. So far, this is okay. Dhritarashtra was not capable to rule the kingdom. So therefore, Pandu became the king. All right. Now, Pandu had 5 sons. Okay. Eldest one was Yudhishthir. Okay. And Dhritarashtra had 100 sons. Eldest was Duryodhan. Okay. Now Yudhishthir was elder to Duryodhan. That also understand Yudhishthir was elder to Duryodhana. Although Yudhishthir's father Pandu was younger to Dhritarashtra, okay, but Yudhishthir was elder to Duryodhana. Now Pandu died at a very young age. And at that time, now according to the rule, if Pandu dies, who would become the king? Yudhishthir should become the king. This is clear? Do you all understand this? Yes, Kashvi beta.
माता जी एक वन क्वेश्चन था कि अगर पांडु किंग बन गया लेकिन धृतराष्ट्र ब्लाइंड था तो धृतराष्ट्र फिर भी एल्डर है, धृतराष्ट्र का सन नहीं बनना चाहिए एल्डर सन किंग?
नहीं, वो उसमें क्या होता है कि लीगली अगर हम देखें ना तो फादर का जो फादर होते हैं उनका जो इमीडिएट जो उनके बच्चे होते हैं वही बनते हैं. और वैसे भी अगर हम देखें जो दुर्योधन जो थे वो युधिष्ठिर से छोटे थे. एक्चुअली जो पांडवास थे दे वर द राइटफुल ओनर्स ऑफ द किंगडम आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ पांडु. ओके काशवी, मैंने क्या किया है अभी मैं बहुत अच्छा शायद एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, बट इसमें भगवत गीता के बैकग्राउंड की ना एक वीडियो है, उसमें पूरी डिटेलिंग है. मैं वो ग्रुप पे भेजूंगी. आई विल सेंड. जस्ट टेक टाइम टू लिसन टू दैट एंड देन एवरीथिंग विल बी क्लियर टू यू. ओके, तो अभी फॉर नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इज दैट महाभारत इज अबाउट द हिस्ट्री ऑफ ग्रेटर इंडिया एंड देन इट इज अबाउट टू सेट ऑफ कजन्स कौरवास एंड पांडवास. ओके, एंड देन उसमें क्या हुआ कि बिकॉज कौरवास देयर फादर धृतराष्ट्र वाज ब्लाइंड, so he could not become the king of Bharat, and his younger son Pandu became the king. But Pandu died at an early age, and at that time Pandavas were very small, they were very young, so they could not be made the king, they could not be given the kingdom at that time. Although Pandu's son Yudhishthir was the rightful owner of the kingdom, but when Pandu died, then Yudhishthir was very small, so then there was no choice but to make Dhritarashtra as the king. Although he was not capable, he was blind, but there was no option. So then Dhritarashtra became the king for the time being, just for the time being, till the sons of Pandu, they grow up and they start ruling the kingdom. You understand, all of you? So ideally, when these 5 brothers, they grew up, Dhritarashtra had to hand over the kingdom back to Pandavas, but he did not do that. Why? Because he was very much attached to his son Duryodhana and he wanted his son to rule because that was his desire. In fact, you know, Dhritarashtra, deep from inside, he actually did not want his brother Pandu also to become the king. Okay, but because he was blind, so obviously he could not rule. So now he wanted to fulfill his ambition through his son Duryodhana. Do you understand now? All of you, do you understand? Or confusion? Ganika, clear hai? Kashvi, Siya, Dhwani, Arav? Okay. So because Dhritarashtra did not want to hand over the kingdom back to Pandavas, in fact Duryodhana even denied that he would not even, now this is a big story, I don't know how much we can cover. I will give you a video. Just try to go through that, you will understand everything. But now the point is, Duryodhana said that I will not give them even a land which is enough to hold a tip of a needle. How much area a tip of a needle needs? Just a dot, right? So Duryodhana said that he would not give Pandavas even a land which is enough to hold a tip of a needle. And therefore this war was inevitable. And that's why this war, the Kurukshetra war, took place. Okay, and at that time, Arjun is one of the Pandavas. The 5 Pandavas brothers were Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul and Sahadev. So Arjun became overwhelmed with compassion and he said, I will not fight against my brothers because Pandavas were righteous. They were religious. Okay, but Kauravas, they were irreligious. Now here Arjun, he did not want to fight. And therefore he got instructions from Lord Krishna. Okay, Arjun's mother, Pandava's mother was Kunti Devi. She was maternal aunt of Lord Krishna. Okay, gradually we learn all these things. मतलब कुंती क्या हुई? कृष्ण की बुआ. Okay, so Krishna instructed Arjun during this Mahabharat war, this Kurukshetra war, and the instructions of Lord Krishna to Arjun is Bhagavad Gita. And there are 700 verses in the Bhagavad Gita, 700 shlokas. So this is one of the shloka that I am sharing today. So here Lord Krishna is instructing Arjun how a student should take the knowledge from his teacher. Okay. Now I would request all of you to unmute. Hare Krishna Sadhya. ठीक है. Chalo, all of you now unmute. We are going to recite this shloka. You will see the shloka on the screen and I will recite and you have to follow. Okay, all of you unmute. Everyone. Dhwani, Arav, Kashvi, all of you. हाँ बेटा बोलो बेटा.
माता जी वो अभी जब मैं नहीं आई थी तब आपने क्या कर रहा था?
बेटा क्वालिटीज ऑफ स्टूडेंट किया है उसी को हम कर रहे हैं. आपको रिकॉर्डिंग दे देंगे, आप उसमें से सुन लेना. ठीक है बेटा. क्वालिटीज ऑफ स्टूडेंट. अब हम भगवत गीता का वर्स कर रहे हैं जो इसी से कनेक्टेड है, जहां पर लॉर्ड कृष्णा एक्सप्लेन करते हैं अर्जुन को कि कैसे टीचर से नॉलेज हमें लेनी चाहिए. ओके, चलिए ऐसा करते हैं, एक एक करके सब ट्राई करेंगे. ठीक है, ऐसा करते हैं, एक एक बच्चा अनम्यूट करना और फिर हम ट्राई करेंगे. ठीक है, गनिका पहले आप, और मैं इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग ग्रुप में भेजूंगी, इसको प्रैक्टिस करना. कहिए. तद विधि प्रणिपातेन. वेरी गुड. परिप्रश्नेन सेवया. वेरी गुड. अब बोलिए. उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम. वेरी गुड. ते ज्ञानम. उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम. हाँ, ये ज्ञान को ना इंग्लिश में JN करके लिखते हैं. ठीक है, ये ज्ञान है. अब बोलिए. ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः.
दर्शिनः.
वेरी गुड. ठीक है. तद विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया. बेटा परिप्रश्नेन सेवया. नो इट्स परि प्रश्नेन सेवया. उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम. ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः. वेरी गुड. अब आप म्यूट कर लो. अब मैं जब आगे बच्चों को बोलूंगी ना तो आप म्यूट पे उसको प्रैक्टिस करना साथ साथ. सभी बच्चे म्यूट पे प्रैक्टिस करते जाओ जैसे जैसे मैं बोलूंगी, और जो अनम्यूट करेगा वो सुनाता जाएगा. ठीक है. अब काश्मी बेटा बोलो.
प्रणिपतेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः.
वेरी गुड. प्रणिपातेन. ठीक है, पातेना नहीं है, वो पातेना है. बस आपका ये एक मिस्टेक थी, बाकी पूरा सही बोला आपने. ठीक है, दोबारा बोलो एक बार काश्मी बेटा.
तद विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः.
वेरी गुड. वेरी गुड. आरव.
तद्विधि
सुनो रुको, मेरे पीछे बोलो आप. तद विधि प्रणिपातेन प्रणिपातेन. अब बोलो. परिप्रश्नेन सेवया.
परिप्रश्नेन सेवायः. सेना सेवाय.
परिप्रश्नेन,
परिप्रश्नेः,
अह नहीं, ने न, परिप्रश्नेन। बेटा
परिप्रश्नेन
वेरी गुड, सेवया,
सेवया,
वेरी गुड। उपदेक्ष्यन्ति,
उद्दिक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानं,
वेरी गुड। ज्ञानिनस्, ज्ञानिनस्,
ज्ञानिनं,
ज्ञानिनस्,
ज्ञानिनं
तत्व
तत्वदर्शिना,
दर्शिनः।
दर्शिनाः।
अब मेरे पीछे पीछे बोलना, ठीक है? तद विधि प्रणिपातेन,
तद्विधि प्रतिपातेन,
ना ना ना, प्रणिपातेन,
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन,
वेरी गुड। परिप्रश्नेन सेवया,
परिप्रश्न सेवया,
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया,
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया,
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति, देक्ष्यन्ति,
उपदेक्षन्ति
ते ज्ञानं,
ते ज्ञानं,
ज्ञानिनस्,
ज्ञानिनस्
तत्वदर्शिनः।
तत्वदर्शिनः।
Very good, excellent. Okay, now Sia, try. Say, tad vidhi pranipatena.
Vidhi pranipatena.
Very good. Pariprashnena sevaya.
Pariprashnena sevaya.
Sevaya. Upadekshanti.
Upadekshanti.
Te jnanam.
Te jnanam.
Jnaninas.
Jnaninas.
Tattvadarshinaः.
Tattvadarshinaः.
Tattva darshinaः.
Darshinaः.
Very good. Now say again. Tad vidhi pranipatena.
Vidhi pranipatena.
Pariprashnena sevaya.
Pariprashnena sevaya.
Sevaya. Updekshanti te jnanam.
Dikshanti te jnanam.
Jnaninas.
Jnanam.
Tattvadarshinaः.
Tattvadarshinaः.
Very good. Now Dhwani, try.
तत् विधि परिप्रातेन परिपरिश्न
Hold on. Tad vidhi pranipatena.
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन
Pariprashnena sevaya.
परिप्रश्नेय सेवया,
Pariprashnena sevaya.
परिप्रश्नेय सेवया,
Updekshanti
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति
te jnanam.
ते ज्ञानं,
Jnaninas.
ज्ञानिनः
Tattvadarshinaः.
तत्वदर्शिनः।
Tad vidhi pranipatena.
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन
Pariprashnena sevaya.
परिप्रश्नेय सेवया,
Pariprashnena.
परिप्रश्नेय
ने न एक बार दोबारा न बोलना है. परिप्रश्नेना
परिप्रश्नेन
सेवया.
सेवया,
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति
ते ज्ञानम.
ते ज्ञानं,
ज्ञानिनस्
ज्ञानिनः
तत्वदर्शिनः.
तत्वदर्शिनः।
Excellent, very good. Now Sadhya.
Yes, Mataji.
तद विधि प्रणिपातेन.
तद विधि प्रणिपातेन
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया.
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम.
उपदेश्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम्
ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः.
ज्ञानेन तत्त्वदर्शिनः
ज्ञानिनस् तत्वदर्शिनः.
ज्ञानिनस् तत्त्वदर्शिनः
Very good. तद विधि प्रणिपातेन.
तत्विधि प्रणिपातेन
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया.
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम.
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम्
Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha.
Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha.
Excellent. Okay, now what is the meaning of this verse? Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Okay, tattva का मतलब होता है truth. Tattva means truth. Okay, tattva darshinaha. Tattva darshinaha means one who has seen the truth. Okay, now when we talk about here, here Krishna is talking about the spiritual knowledge. Okay, spiritual knowledge has to be taken from a self-realized soul. Who is a self-realized soul? Self-realized soul is one who has taken the knowledge and who has applied that knowledge in his life. Okay, so that is why what did we discussed in very first initial sessions, that we are taking knowledge, but for what? Taking of our knowledge will be completed when we apply in our life. So here self-realized soul means who has taken the spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge means knowledge of the soul. Okay, we'll talk more about it later on, you'll understand more, but just for now, simple definition, knowledge about life is spiritual knowledge. Okay, knowledge about life is spiritual knowledge. So one who has taken the knowledge about life and has applied that knowledge in his life is a self-realized soul. Okay, now important point here is that when we have to take the knowledge, then we have to approach a bona fide teacher, right? So very, very important as a student, when your parents, they looked for a school for you, so they looked for a authorized school, right? Which is authorized by the government. They didn't put you in a, in like any school which is not authorized. No, they look for the best school which is recognized by the government, right? So first of all, identify the teacher, identify the school, and identify the organization from where you have to take the knowledge. Approach that, that organization, that teacher. Now, how should our dealing with the teacher be? So the second statement here is, inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. Very, very important. 2 points. In fact, 3 points. What are those 3 points here? The 3 points here. First, I'll write it in different color here. First is inquiry, right? Inquiry. And I think who told about this? Kashvi said that person should be curious and passion for learning, right? So this is, inquiry is directly connected with the point of curiosity, because when one is curious to know, then only he will make an inquiry, right? One who is not curious, what inquiry he'll make? उसे तो लगेगा ठीक है, जो है, okay, this is what it is. But when you are inquisitive, like here, you would see Sadhya asks too many questions, na? She has a lot of questions in her mind, so she's making an inquiry, right? So very, very important point here is inquiry. Then inquire from him submissively. So submissive attitude, very, very important. Submissive attitude or humbleness, right? And we covered this point also here. This also, Kashvi said, I think, not be overconfident, always be humble. Kashvi, you said this? So we covered this point also. So we have to be humble, we have to make inquiry in a submissive attitude. Very, very important. If we are not humble, if we are not submissive, then we would be like, कि मुझे तो सब आता है, I know everything. And when I feel that I know everything, then what will happen? I will not take the knowledge. I will not be able to take the knowledge because I'm not in a position to take that knowledge. I'm thinking that I know everything. Okay, and then render service unto him. Very, very important. Okay, so this specific point was actually, I would not say directly, it was not covered. Although, this point, like, we should listen and follow the instructions of the teacher. I think Dhwani said this, right? Listen and follow the instructions. And this Arab also, almost everybody, in one way or the other talked about this. Listen attentively, listen to the teacher, listen and follow the instructions. So basically, that comes under, those specific points come under this, that rendering service. Always ready to serve the teacher, because then one gets a special mercy from the teacher. Do you understand, all of you? How many of you serve your teachers in school? Like, helping them in their some work, like maybe, keeping the notebook, the set of notebooks somewhere in the designated place, or helping her with small little things. How many of you? Ganika, very good. Ara, very good. Okay, so inquiry, humility, humbleness, and rendering service, very, very important. Sia also, very good. Okay, so you have to remember these 3 points. Okay, and another thing, we have summarized certain more points which I'll cover here. See here, we must be inquisitive to take knowledge. This we covered, right? We should humbly approach the teacher for knowledge, not with a pride that I already know what is teacher going to tell. I already know everything. So that attitude is wrong. We should be humble. In fact, we should always think कि मुझे तो पता ही नहीं है. अगर आप ऐसा attitude रखोगे कि I don't know, and I'm going to gain a lot from my teacher, what she is going to teach, so then you will gain the maximum. But if you think that you know everything, then there's a problem. Then submissive to the teacher, obey order with no false prestige. Obey order with no false prestige. Sometimes, teacher might tell you very, very menial kind of a task, which you might feel that, with a pride that why I should do such a menial task. You must not feel like that. Any menial task also, you should be ready. You should be ready to render service to your teacher. Do you understand? कोई भी काम छोटा बड़ा नहीं होता है. एक सिंपल सा काम अगर टीचर बोले कि ये टेबल जो है इसको थोड़ा क्लीन कर दो, तो हमें वो करना चाहिए उनके लिए. ऐसा नहीं कि अरे ये इतना छोटा सा काम मैं क्यों करूंगी, why I should do, why I should clean the table. Do you understand? So whatever instructions teacher gives, even if it is a very small, very menial task, we must be ready to do that. Okay, render service to the teacher, make relevant inquiries to the teacher. A teacher, in Sanskrit, we say teacher as guru. Now for your information, the words that we recited today, that is in Sanskrit language. So Sanskrit, all our Vedic scriptures, they are in Sanskrit language, and in Sanskrit, teacher is known as guru. And when we translate the word guru in English, we say spiritual master, okay, or teacher. Simply you can say teacher. Hear attentively from the teacher, very, very important. You are making relevant inquiries and you are listening to the teacher attentively, and have full faith in the teacher and the Vedas. So when we apply this in our schools, you have full faith in your teacher and the books. This point we could not cover, right? When we discussed, we had group discussion, we did not cover this point, that we must have full faith in the teacher. Like if teacher says 2 plus 2 is 4, we must accept it that it is 4. We cannot say, no, ऐसा तो नहीं होता. 2 plus 2 तो 5 होता है. So that is wrong attitude. Have full faith in the teacher and have full faith in the Vedas or in your books. Okay, and then you must be determined to follow the rules and regulations faithfully. Very, very important. Determination. अब follow करना है, that is okay. But are you determined to follow? Are you committed to following what your teachers say, or whatever discipline, whatever rules that have been laid down for you? Are you determined to follow? So that is also very, very important. Do you agree with these points, and do you understand? And how many of you apply these in your day-to-day life? That is very important. Application part. Very good, Ganika, because you know these points, that's okay. But are you applying? Arav, you have question, beta?
No, Mataji.
Okay. So very good. Dhwani, I got a thumbs up from you also, from Ganika, and what? And what about Sia? Is it clear, everything? Arav, it is clear?
Yes, Mataji.
Sadhya, clear? So you have to put in mind. Okay. So I'm going to share these slide set right away, after the class. Just go through the points and try to have, I told you that maintain a journal. Please try to write down so that you don't forget. And application part, very, very important. All right. Any questions, any questions you have, or any additional point you want to add? And feedback for the class. Did you find today's class useful, all of you?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Okay, now history of Mahabharat, why that war took place and everything. I'm going to share one video you can go through. Okay, gradually as we study further, you'll get to know a lot more things because it's just the beginning regarding these, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita or Vedas. Learn, we are going to understand everything here. But have patience, give us some time, gradually we'll learn a lot of things. Okay? So any questions you have, or we can close the session?
No question.
Okay. All right, so we'll close the session today. So next time, health tips we'll complete. And specifically, important point that you have to follow is never go to school empty stomach. Have something, preferably have fruits in the morning. Then you go to school. And what is the scientific reason behind it? We are going to talk about it in the next class. All right. And with that, we are going to complete the health tips part. And then we'll proceed with more topics. All right. So we close the session for today. Any feedback you can always write in the group. And take care. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Okay. Now, Ganika will be singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times. Ganika, please unmute and sing. Then we'll close the class.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.